Ranjana Yasodhanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pesaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Pachatya Desatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada. श्री जगन्नाथ, श्री बलदेव, सुभद्रा महारानी की, श्री प्रहलाद नरसिंहदेव भगवान की, श्रीताई गौर सुंदर की, पतित पावन प्रभुपाद की जय. Praying from Gantra Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 1, text number 14. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nashtapraye Svabhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhakti Bhavati Naishtiki. Gantra Srimad Bhagavatam की जय. पतित पावन श्री प्रभुपाद की जय. यद्वाची तन्त्यां गुणकर्मदामभिः यद्वाची तन्त्यां गुणकर्मदामभिः सुदस्त्रैरवत्स वयं सुयोजिता सुदुस्तरैर्वत्स वयं सुयोजिता सर्वे वहामो बलिम् ईश्वराय सर्वे वहामो बलिम् ईश्वराय प्रोतानसीव द्विपदे चतुष्पदः प्रोतानसीव द्विपदे चतुष्पदा यद्वाचितन्त्यां गुणकर्मदामभिः सुदुस्त्रैरवत्स वयं सुयोजिता सर्वे वहामो बलिम् ईश्वराय प्रोतानसीव द्विपदे चतुष्पदः यद्वाचितन्त्यां गुणकर्मदामभिः सुदुस्त्रैरवत्स वयं सुयोजिता सर्वे वहामो बलिम् ईश्वराय प्रोतानसीव द्विपदे चतुष्पदः Word for word meaning yata, of whom, vachi, in the form of Vedic instructions, tantayam, to a long rope, guna, of quality, karma, and work, dhamabhihi, by the ropes, sudustarair, very difficult to avoid, vatsa, my dear boy, vayam, we, suyojita, are engaged, survey, all, vaha maha, carry out, balim, orders to please him, iswaraya, unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, prota, being bound, nasi, in the nose, eve, like, dvipade, to the two-legged driver, chatuspada, the four-legged bulls. Translation and purport by Shlapupada ki jai. Translation: My dear boy, all of us are bound by the Vedic injunctions to the divisions of Varnashrama according to our quality and work. These divisions are difficult to avoid because they are scientifically arranged. We must therefore carry out our duties of Varnashrama dharma, like bulls obliged to move according to directions of driver pulling on the ropes knotted to their noses. Once again, my dear boy, all of us are bound by the Vedic injunctions to the divisions of Varnashrama according to our qualities and work. These divisions are difficult to avoid because they are scientifically arranged. We must therefore carry out our duties of varnashram dharma like bulls obliged to move according to the directions of driver pulling on ropes knotted to their nose. Purport by Shlapupada ki. In this verse, the words Tantayam Guna Karma Damabhi are very important. We each get a body according to our association with the gunas, the qualities or modes of material nature, and we act accordingly. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, the four orders of the social system, namely Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaisya, and Sudra, are arranged according to guna and karma, their qualities and work. There is some controversy about this, however, because some say that since we receive a body according to the guna and karma of his past life, it is one's birth that determines his social status. Others say, however, that one's birth according to the guna and karma of his past life is not the essential consideration, since one can change his guna and karma even in this life. Thus, they say that the four divisions of the social order, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Sudra, should be arranged according to the guna and karma of this life. This version is confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam by Narad Muni while instructing Maharaj Yudhishthir about the symptoms of guna and karma. Narad Muni said that these symptoms must govern the divisions of society. In other words, if a person born in the family of a Brahmana has the symptoms of Sudra, he should be designated as Sudra. Similarly, if a Sudra Brahminical qualities, he should be designated a Brahmana. The Varnashrama system is scientific, therefore, if we accept the divisions of Varna and Ashrama according to the Vedic instructions, our lives will be successful. Unless human life is thus divided and arranged, it cannot be perfect, as stated in Vishnu Purana 3.8.9. Varnashrama charvata Purushena parapuman Vishnu aradhyate panta nanyat tosakaranam. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu, is worshipped by the proper execution of prescribed duties in the system of Varna and Ashrama. There is no other way to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One must be situated in the institutions of four Varnas and Ashramas. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu, is worshipped by the proper execution of prescribed duties in system of Varna and Ashrama. There is no other way to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One must be situated in the institutions of four Varna and Ashramas. All of human society is meant to worship Lord Vishnu. At the present moment, however, human society does not know that this is the ultimate goal or perfection of life. Therefore, instead of worshipping Lord Vishnu, people have been educated to worship matter. According to the directions of modern society, men think that they can advance in civilization by manipulating matter to build skyscrapers, big roads, automobiles, and so on. Such a civilization must certainly be called materialistic because its people do not know the goal of life. The goal of life is to reach Vishnu, but instead of reaching Vishnu, people are bewildered by the external manifestations of material energy. Therefore, progress in material advancement is blind, and the leaders of such material advancements are also blind. They are leading their followers in the wrong way. It is best, therefore, to accept the injunctions of the Vedas, which are mentioned in the verse at Yat Vachi. In accordance with those instructions, everyone should find out whether he is a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, or Shudra, and should thus be educated accordingly. Then his life will be successful. Otherwise, all of human society will be confused. If human society is divided scientifically according to Varna and Ashrama, and if the Vedic directions are followed, one's life, regardless of his position, will be successful. It is not that A Brahmana will be elevated to the transcendental platform, but not the Sudras. The Vedic injunctions are followed, all of them, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Sudras, will be elevated to the transcendental platform and their lives will be successful. The injunctions in the Vedas are explicit directions from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The example cited in this verse is that bulls tied by ropes in their nostrils moves according to the directions of driver. Similarly, if we move according to the instructions of the Vedas, the perfect path for our lives will be set. Otherwise, if we do not move in that way, but act according to our whimsical ideas, our lives will be spoiled by confusion and will end in despair. Actually, because people at the present moment are not following the instructions of the Vedas, they are all confused. We must therefore accept these instructions by Lord Brahma to Privata as the factual scientific directions leading to the success of life. This is also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 6.23. Yas shastra vidim utsijya vartate kamakaratah na sa siddhim avapnoti na sukham na param gatim. If we do not live according to the injunctions of the Shastras, the Vedas, we shall never achieve success in life, to say nothing of happiness or elevation to higher status of living. If we do not live according to the injunctions of Shastras, the Vedas, we shall never achieve success in life, to say nothing of happiness or elevation to higher statuses of life, living. Om Tat Sat. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhyayate Girim Yadkripatamaham Bande Sri Guru Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanyam Ishwaram. Suppose we have to go from here to Thrissur. You have to take the highway. We are going by two-wheeler or four-wheeler. And on the way, nobody has to follow any traffic rule. No, people can go as they wish, stop as they wish. They can drive left if they want, they can drive right they want. No one has to be bothered about any rules. No police is there to watch. Okay. Then what will happen? I asked, suppose we have to, from here we have to go to Thrissur, and there is no traffic rules, no traffic man. Everyone does how they want to drive. Left they want to drive, they can drive. Right they want, they can drive. They want, they stop. They want, they can talk. Stop and talk, and they can park the vehicle on the way everywhere. If they want, they can do. And lots of people have to go from here to Thrissur. What will happen? Yeah. And there is no signal also, no markings also where we have to go. There will be big confusion. And suppose we supposed to take 3 hours, it will take much more time. And it will be very uncomfortable. There will be big traffic jam also. Chaos will be there. So present our modern society has become like this. We can see there is a confusion in all state of life. especially in Western countries. When Prabhupada reached, he saw hippies. India those days, we will not imagine about the hippies. Still there was some system was there. But saw this what? This young boys, girls, they looks very nice. Coming from nice family background. This is lying on the street. There is no one to take care of them. And they think that what they do, what they feel they can do, and that is right. And they are all very depressed, not very happy. So there was a big confusion. You can see modern time, presently the situation is like this. People don't know. What they don't know? People, they don't know why they are suffering. But one thing they know, we are suffering. But they don't know why they are suffering. People ask you, are you happy? They ask, are you happy? Or they'll ask, why are you so happy? These questions people ask when they see devotees. Why are you so happy? So actually that is there is no direction. Direction is not there. So people are not actually really, or when so-called direction actually is not a direction. It is misleading. You see, so many sinful activities. From morning to night people perform. And they think it is normal. That is the modern world, modern living. From morning to night, so much of sinful activities. And what is the purpose? What is the purpose? A hook or cook we should be. We should be sense gratified. We should enjoy as much as possible. That is the goal. And at the end, there is only frustration. Because the sense gratification actually does not really satisfy. It doesn't really satisfy. More we actually gratify our senses, more they demand. And then soul is actually not satisfied. It's like somebody is hungry and we don't give him food. If somebody is thirsty, we don't give him water. And we give all the other things. But in the end, only food and water can satisfy that person or nourish him. So in the modern world like this only, because the soul is not taken care of. So soul is not satisfied. So inside there is a deep dissatisfaction, or always feeling lonely. Our mind is going crazy. So Vedic culture was not like that. Vedic culture was aimed at the purpose of life, goal of life. We start with, it's like we know God has given every species some specialty. Like dog has got a specialty of smelling. Like birds have got, eagle has got the specialty of seeing for long distance, strong power, eye power. And the human being has got a gift from the God, rationality, can think, analyze, conclude, like that. Beyond subjects of eating, mating, defending, sleeping. Animals, they also do all these things, but they are only subjected to ahar, nidra, bhay, maithun. But human being, they can think beyond this. They can think, why I am suffering? Who am I? Who has created this world? All this kind of deep questions, the human being, can analyze and find out the solution. But now this what extra intelligence is given by God, we are misutilizing for ahar, nidra, bhay, maithun. eating, mating, defending, sleeping, without knowing what is the purpose of life. So, Krishna has created this world, and he has given us intelligence, and he has given us a Shastra. Shastra is scriptures, Vedic scriptures is coming from. In Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna is saying that Vedas are effortlessly produced by the Lord, as the creation is effortlessly produced by the Lord. Like in Christian, they say, God said, "Let be there creation," and creation was there. And we know that how Krishna, by seeing the whole universes are created, by his breathing, all the universes are coming out. So that's how effortlessly, when Krishna is breathing, the Vedas are produced. This is mentioned that Vedas are nothing but the breathing of the Lord that is produced from the breathing. So the Lord gives the Vedic instructions to guide human being towards the goal of life. We are bound in this material world by birth, death, old age and disease. Again buying, again samsara, cycle of birth and death. The human form of life, 84 lakh species, we have this opportunity to break this cycle. And that is the goal of life, to break this and come out. So, in the Vedic scriptures, Krishna has mentioned this varnashrama system for human being. Chaturvarnyam maya system gun karma vibhagasa. So, varnashram system aims at breaking this cycle, janma mrityu. This is the actually purpose of varnashram system, to take this living entity out of this cycle. But there is a problem, that living entities are very, very serious about sense gratification. They don't want to give up the sense gratification and then think about coming out of the cycle of birth. So varnashram system is designed in such a way that all the basic necessities of life are satisfied, and slowly the living entity progresses towards liberation. So this is how everyone is taken care of. In whichever platform they are, they're taken care of. Very customized. For you see Vedas, also the scriptures you will find in the mode of passion, mode of ignorance and mode of goodness. To people who are in mode of ignorance, for them the Vedic scriptures, there are different Vedic injunctions are there. For people who are in mode of passion, for different injunctions are there. So according to the modes only we can teach people. Like bird, we cannot teach them how to swim in water. And fish, we cannot teach them to fly in the air. People are in different modes. So according to this, whichever platform they are actually taught accordingly. And the purpose is fixed. Purpose is to break the cycle of birth and death. So this is the purpose. So varnashram system is meant to satisfy Lord Vishnu and progress in spiritual life while meeting the all basic necessities of life. So there are so many rules and regulations we'll see varnashram system. There are so many rules, and these rules are for everybody. It's not that a Brahmana doesn't have to follow the rules. A Sudra has to follow the rules. If you see, a Brahmana has to follow much more rules than Sudra. Correct? Is it true or not? If a person has in Sudra state, he will not be questioned if he doesn't take bath regularly. But immediately a Brahmana will be criticized. Like that, there are so many rules and regulations one has to follow. And each and every varna and ashrama duties is also mentioned. So here very nice analogy is given that it's mentioned here that we must therefore carry out our duties of varnashram dharma like bulls obliged to move according to the directions of a driver pulling on ropes knotted to their noses. Recently we saw that how we have Gosala, we felt great need of putting this rope inside the nose of the cows. We had to call people, no, you must do this. Because it was becoming very difficult to manage in Gosala. We were not able to even feed the cows. They are not allowing each other to feed. And they were just becoming very difficult to control. Becoming very whimsical and so definitely this is very much required. Similarly, the Vedic injunctions are like ropes inside the nose of all the cows. We cannot avoid. It's like Maharaj will generally say, if you have taken a Brahmin initiation, you have taken Brahmana, and if you do here and there, then you will get a big slap. Get nice beating. Sri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani ki, Sri Prahlad Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki, Sri Nitai Gaur Sundar ki, Patit Panch Prabhupada ki Jai. So when we have accepted, we have committed and accepted, so we must follow. Otherwise the consequences we should be ready to face. So unnecessarily mental disturbance, agitation, effect on the society, all these things will follow one by one. We see in our history also that how the whole Brahminical class they fell down, then Kshatriya fell down. Then in this way we see there is a chaotic situation at present time. People don't have required protection, and they not very confident. They very no protection. See, we can see the similar situation in the family also. It affects each and everywhere. When the whole system is collapsed, then each and every body is affected. It's like we are going for yatra. And if yatra we have discussed nicely, made rules and regulations, no, everybody will do like this, they has to get down and then sit, this is their this is their seat, they come and sit down here, and then this time train will we have to change this train to another train. Everybody has to get down and assemble in one place, and they have to follow one leader. Wherever there is leader is there, they should follow him. Then they will go to a dharmsala, and their rooms will be given to them. Their prasadam will come. Everyone has to take one. For them, whatever is assigned, they should take. Like this, then you have to dispose it here after eating. All that rules, everything is explained to them. Okay, when it is explained to them, it becomes so joyful. The yatra becomes very joyful. Correct or not? Towards the end, oh, very nice yatra, very nicely organized, we all enjoyed. Very good. And there is suppose it is not organized. It's not organized, then we will, we will spend money also, time also, but towards the end, will not be happy, satisfied. So, family, all the rules and regulations actually are meant to facilitate and to to our purpose of life in a smooth way, we reach towards that. So following rules and regulations, actually generally people will say, oh, so many rules and regulations we have to follow. Actually, but without rules and regulations there won't be any fun. Suppose you have to play cricket match, and there's a cricket, there's no rules. There's no rules in play. That bowler can play as he wish, and then batter, batting person, he doesn't have to get out. There won't be any fun. There is no this thing that any way from boundary, this side also catch, that side also catch. When there's a rules and regulations, when we follow and perform, then we get some excitement. Correct? Otherwise, there is no excitement. There is no sportive feeling. So, the Vedic systems, we follow all the rules and regulations in our Krishna consciousness also. So we should all take this in a sportive nature, that we have to follow this, and by following this we get marks, we get special grace by following this, and you follow this, actually Krishna is pleased. Because who has made these rules? We just see that Vedas have come from breathing of the Lord. So Krishna has made these rules and he becomes very satisfied. And this, when Krishna is satisfied, actually we advance in our spiritual life. When Krishna is satisfied, one thing is sure, we'll also feel satisfied. When Durvasa Muni approached the Pandavas, and then he said that, no, I'll come with 60,000 disciples to eat in your place. Just we are going to take bath. Then Yudhishthira Maharaj and all Panch Pandavas became very worried, because they were earlier thinking, oh, Draupadi had this Akshay Patra. Then they found that Akshay Patra won't work out. Already, yes. Today it won't give anything more. And then after that only they started worrying. Like nothing. Then Krishna appeared there and he took a small, somewhere some small bit was sticking. Krishna took, and by nature, Krishna is very affectionate to his devotees. And whatever they offer, with great satisfaction he accepts. So as Krishna, after receiving this, naturally he was very satisfied. And as soon as Krishna was satisfied, all the 60,000 immediately they became fully satisfied. So, and then they thought, oh, from here itself we will leave. We should not go. Already Durvasa Muni has experience with Ambarish Maharaj. So they left from there. So similarly, you see, when Krishna is satisfied, Lord Vishnu is satisfied, naturally we will feel satisfied. And when he is not satisfied, we will also feel dissatisfied. We won't be very happy or prosperous. So this Varnashram system, we see, when we follow the rules and regulations, then it will please Krishna. And when Krishna is pleased, we will naturally feel happy, naturally feel satisfied. This is one side to see. On another side is, there is a saying, Mare Krishna rakhe Krishna mare ke. If Krishna wants to protect, who can kill? And if Krishna wants to kill, who can protect? All these rules and regulations have been placed by the superior authorities. And no one can escape these rules and regulations. State laws we can escape, but laws of God, no one can escape. No one can escape. Even a child puts hands inside the fire, it will burn. So that's not the excuse. No, I don't know, I didn't know. All these things doesn't work out there. So if we do mistake, we will be punished. So there is all rules and regulations are. Therefore, a person who is intelligent in varnashram system, no, they will not deviate. Will correctly follow, and in the tradition itself, they have been taught like that. And by nature, it is not something artificially they have to do. Their nature is also, uh, is like that only. They naturally will do this, and there is a whole hierarchy is there. The Kshatriyas are there to institute this, and Brahmanas are there to guide the Kshatriyas how to institute this. So everybody has got their job profile very clearly defined, and within that they live. Nice system is there, and they live and they very happy. All their needs are met, and then gradually they are progressing towards a spiritual life, so they feel very satisfied. Krishna is becoming happier that at least they are cooperating and they are going forward. In this way we see that there is a meaningful living. So this varnashram system is mentioned is very scientific. It is scientific division. Prabhupada, we see that it says that naturally you see in the society these different classes will be there. Different classes of people will be naturally, they will be there. In a classroom, there will be different people. Somebody will study nicely, somebody wants to study nicely, but he won't be able to understand. Like that, when we say first class, second class, third class, last class, all this are all naturally, we are all different. So we cannot say there won't be any class. There only one class. That is very artificial to say. And we all want to live like a human being. We don't want to be like animals. For animals, there won't be restrictions like a human being. We all certainly our intelligence is working, and we understand this something is wrong, and we feel disgusted. But then for animals, there is no difference. For them, no difference. Mother, father, sister, there is no difference for them. But human being, naturally, such distinctions will be there. They are thoughtful. So, therefore, there must be system, and the best system is. We cannot say there won't be any system. Definitely there is some system. And the best system we can see is instituted by the Lord himself as a varnashram society. Very cultured and high class living. So in Krishna consciousness movement, also we see that Prabhupada's wish was there. He mentioned that 50% I have done by founding and instituting this Krishna consciousness movement, by establishing the system in place. That's 50%, he said, that varnashram system has to be instituted. Prabhupada had very less time to actually to revive the varnashram system. That takes time. That takes a lot of training. That is not a 1 day or 2 day work. So all basic elements already is being provided by Prabhupada. The fabric is given. After the fabric is given, we had to cut the cloth. Then we have to stitch it according to size and shape. That is he left it to his followers. What is the fabric? Fabric is given the association of devotees, He's given his books, his instructions, all these things he has given. After this, he has said we should all cooperate to push this movement forward. So according to whatever possible from our side, we must do that. See, for example, I am not very scholarly person. I cannot sing very nicely. I do not know much cooking also, like that. So what can I do? I definitely want to do some service. Correct. So, okay, there is a need. The Lord's temple needs to be cleaned. So I'm very happy I got the chance to clean the temple. I cannot do cooking, but definitely I can wash the utensils and sign it and give. So in so many ways, actually according to our capacity, we can do the service of the Lord. And there is nothing like this service is big and that service is small. As soon as we think about this duality, then immediately it becomes material. Is it or not? And it's not spiritual. As soon as we make this distinction, this is a big service, this is a small service. Maybe some service is demanding. We can say that has to be given priority. But all the service, they are all transcendental in nature. There is no considerations of bigger or smaller. They are all transcendental. So, and it is so easier to institute this Varnashrama system in being Krishna conscious. It can be done, just that cooperation and proper understanding is required. It's all scriptures are there, we can see what and rules and regulations are there, and everyone cooperate with this, following these rules and regulations with the single goal to please Krishna. When we have this Varnashram system, then the whole society, human society will fall in place. Everybody will like to join. It's like if we nicely organize the yatra, everybody wants to come for the yatra. Like for Kartik yatra, everybody wants to go for Kartik yatra. Because they sing, very nicely organized, nice prasadam is, nice katha is there, nice kirtan is there. We just have to go and be there. Correct or not? So like this, if we organize our society very nicely, then everybody, whole from all the society, all the class of people will like to get inside. They feel that, we are safe, we are happy. So that's what Prabhupada wanted this. That's how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement can be fulfilled. Prithvi Nagarachi Gram Sarvatra Prachar Hoibe Moranam. So that's what Prabhupada mission was there. So how to bring that cooperation? That's what Prabhupada asked, that all of us, especially Prabhupada said the leaders, they should every time they should gather in Mayapur, they should discuss this. What they should discuss? Unity in diversity. That some of the topics Prabhupada said that we should always discuss and see how we can cooperate more and more, so that we can achieve what is the predicted by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We become the instrument. Mantra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Patit Panch Prabhupada ki jai. Any comment, any questions there, we can take. Yes. Prabhupada said your love towards me will be displayed. How much you cooperate to push this movement after I passed away. Prabhupada, before passing away, he mentioned this. Leaving this world, he mentioned this. Everyone, we all love Prabhupada, but the taste is, what is the taste? How much we cooperate with each other, to push this movement forward. पतित पांच प्रभुपाद की जय।